+300 years, Western powers have been globally dominant. If they have been hegemonic, for them, superior powers means superior ideas, it means superior constructs, in a way, it means superior history. Generally, and the British actually have put themselves to be successors of Greeks and Romans. That they have actually worked history backwards. They have no problem accepting 5,000 years of unbroken Chinese history. And yet many of them, again, thanks to the British interest in propagating it at that time and a larger Western buy-in as well to that, they would not give that same privilege or that same understanding to India. Extreme example of that was Churchill himself, who said India is no more a country than the equator. Out of the last 300 years, Western powers have been globally dominant. If they have been hegemonic, for them, superior powers means superior ideas, it means superior constructs, in a way, it means superior history. So, it is the intellectual domination which comes from that era, which still continues even if political and economic changes have happened in, since the Second World War. What are we about? How have we got to where we are? What are the forces which drove us? I think it's important today to look at all of this, if necessary, with fresh eyes, with an open mind, revisit history, and then really see how do we use the totality of what we have before us as a way of engaging the world. Today, Bharat needs its narrative, and it needs its narrative not just for itself. If we are to be one of the voices of the global South, if rebalancing is really to get more traction, if we are to see a world in the next 50 years which is significantly different from the world of the last 50 years, then it's important that we address not just the economics and the politics and the technology of that world, all of which are hugely critical, but side by side look at the cultural history, traditions, political science and international relations. That is certainly the kind of vision when we speak about the Amrit Kal. This, I think, is one of the big tasks that await us in the Amrit Kal. This year, as we went through the G20. The G20 is a statement of rebalancing, that the premier gathering of the world used to be G7. About 15 years ago, when there was a global financial crisis, the G7 couldn't handle the problem by themselves. They needed to bring in other countries, including us, China, and a few others. And so the G7, in a sense, though it still exists, got replaced by the G20.